Hey, hello there folks, it's me RJB from RJB TV, and welcome back for yet another video, where today we're going to look at JH against Gensay. At first I thought to myself I should perhaps cast the game with two lesser known players, but as I was looking through the list of replays that I have stored away, I stumbled upon this set between JH and Gensay, and JH and Gensay have always had a pretty fun rivalry going on, where for some reason, JH tends to get the upper hand on Minchel. For some reason, JH's playstyle just works very well against Minchel. Now you might think that Minchel Kyoyuk is Gensay, or also known as Minchel. He goes by two names, Gensay and Minchel, so in case you get confused during the video, when I say Minchel instead of Gensay, it's because Gensay is Minchel. Minchel is Gensay. And you might think that Minchel Kyoyuk is Gensay or Minchel. It's actually JH. Gensay is here on the name DFD, FFD, FSD, FER 56. 56. This is Gensay on the Protoss. Brown Protoss. And if you've watched more of the recent videos with Gensay in it, for example Gensay against Brain or Gensay against Buell, you know that Gensay is a really good Protoss player. Very creative Protoss player. He has so many different build orders that he's all mastered that you can never ever be comfortable in terms of what you can expect him to do. Because he will always, I wouldn't say always, but most of the time he will do something different from the previous time. And because this is the best of set, I do expect Minchel to be throwing out a lot of different build orders at JH. But that's the thing about JH though. Let me just talk a little bit about JH. JH is maybe not perhaps the best micro player or macro player, but he is one of the smartest players. He has a really good sense of how to deal with situations. He deals with most situations rather well. Not with pure micro or macro, but just by being smart with unit placement, timings, and multitasking. That's kind of his thing. Just smart gameplay with a good plan and a very good ability to read the situation. Is he going to be able to make use of that skill set, of course, is the big question. Because Minchel kind of has the same skill set. Although I must admit that I find that Minchel perhaps sometimes plays a little bit dumber. Just a little bit dumber, like he will try to brute force his way through situations at times, whereas JH definitely is not the kind of player who will try to brute force his way through a strategy. He won't try to brute force it. But he can be pretty aggressive. That is something JH does have. Like this right here. He's being pretty aggressive. He sees only a pylon in the front, no cannons. He's going to just walk right in there and try to start dealing damage on whatever Minchel has. That's something not a lot of players would even try to do. But JH, he's going to try to do it. He's playing against triple gateway there from Gensay. Gensay started off with Nexus into triple gateway into a late cyber core. His cyber core is so late, it isn't even yet on the way. So now I'm having a couple of questions and doubts about what was Minchel trying to do. What did he have in mind? Because at the moment, I am not quite able to read what he had in mind. JH there, just barging through. The Zealots not strong enough to fight back. Cybercore is on the way. Minchel is getting a couple of cannons in the back because he definitely needs those cannons to stay alive against this marine pressure. At least until more Zealots arrive, which they just did. More Zealots just warped in, and they're now trying to cut off the escape path for those Marines. JH trying to micro the best he can against those Zealots. Zealots do get a pretty good chase off on those Marines. Marines are trying to do as much damage as he can, but the Zealots do get a couple of Marines. Eventually, more Marines are arriving in that choke point. And somehow JH has managed to circle his way around the Zealots and regroup with the reinforcements. But as it happens, more Zealots of course did spawn. We got a double gas started for Minchel. Marines are kind of getting stuck around that corner and they all do go down. they all do go down. So in the end, GH loses more than Gensay. GH lost a little bit more than Gensay. Not a whole lot more, but just a little bit more. Now he's building a choke, and he's moving out for a frontal attack on JH, who just lost most of his Marines and does not have a lot of Marines left to defend with. So now the tables are being flipped around, with Minchel looking to hunt down those Marines. 2 of them not hotkeyed, getting caught in the front, do go down. Got Zealot Speed on the way there for Minchel, and a Robotics as well. Stim is almost finished up there for JH. Engineering Bay there on the way, and so is Barracks number 4, and Factory now has a machine shop being constructed. Now with Medics on the scene and Stim finished up, Zealots have to retreat. They have to get out of there, because with Stim and Medic, those Marines with a little bit of micro will easily, well maybe not easily, but they will certainly win the fight against those Zealots. They will certainly win that fight. So he returns back to his own choke where more Zealots are waiting. So he might actually, when Zealot Speed finishes up, go for the counter push. So far, we're looking at a back and forth between both players. Quick glance at his technology. Cybercore, Forge of 1 attack there on the way, Citadel of Adun, and a whole lot more gateways. 3 finished up, and 3 more being finished up right now. So he's going to have a total of, I think, about 9 gateways. It's a lot of gateways this early into the game, but it works because he went for the Nexus first. He's got the probes, he's got the economy to finance it. JH building a wall very quickly. He's got to finish that wall up very quick because Zealots have speed almost finished up, and when they have speed, they're going to walk right through and attack. There they go. It's time to fight. The medic's in the mix there, though. There's one little medic there in the front that's kind of blocking those Zealots out, and that does, I believe, prevent JH from losing too much. He had just enough finished up there in his choke to make sure the Zealots wouldn't break through. But now we got double Reaver on the way, and there is a shuttle flying across with triple Zealot. Gonna do some advanced early recon, gather information, and maybe kill some Marines or turrets that are on the sides. He's just scouting that base, waiting for the Reavers to finish up. Waiting for those Reavers to finish up. Might as well use the shuttle, considering he is this close. Double Reaver almost finished up. Shuttle is flying about. Still on 9 gateways. A lot of panels being added on, getting cannons in the back to protect his probes. Support Bay finished up, of course, and the Tempest Archive getting Psionic Storm. Double Reaver there finished up. More Zealots, are so many Zealots actually. I think it's about 24 Zealots finished up, ready to try and break through that front door where JH has most of his Marines on the side, so breaking through should be kind of easy, although the one turret in the front is actually preventing the shuttle from getting too close. But I think he's going to kill that with the Zealots, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Putting the shuttle on the high ground so he doesn't get hit. Now breaking through, Marines in the back are going to have to stim forward very, very quick because this army is breaking through. Level 1 attack almost finished up. Reavers in the back are doing a lot of damage. Zealots managed to get through. But a lot of Zealots are now dying because they did take a lot of damage trying to tear down those supply depots from the bunkers. But the front has been broken. Tank there finishes up, rolls forward. Gonna have to zone those Reavers away, but more Zealots are walking through from that 9 gateway production. There's a lot of Zealots there walking right through. Medics are all in the back. So a couple Marines are also in the back. Minchel is trying to push through. Tank siege is up. Picks up the Reavers. Reavers trying to split the Marines. The Reavers getting... Every single Marine is dead and gone. That means the tanks are next. The Reaver shuttle micro is great. The Reavers barely survived that Marine attack. But they just couldn't do enough damage. More Marines going down. The Reavers are having a field day. That Scarab as well. Still exposed and the Reaver stays alive. This is absolutely ridiculous amounts of damage. With 2 Reavers killing over 30 or 40 Marines in total. Absolute bloodbath. That is not going in JH's favor. It's everything is working out perfectly for Minchel. This is peak Protoss performance. Drops coming in with 2 cores as support. He's multitasking extremely well. Templars getting sniped, but more Templars are on the scene. Gets 1 storm off and kills about 5 or 6 SCVs. Not a bad one. Not a bad one, but most certainly not the storm drop he wanted. but a really good storm drop nonetheless. It disrupts JH completely, pulls his SVs off the minerals, slows his income down. It also gets a couple of marine kills and a couple of SCV kills. So Minchel is doing a great job with the consistent, non-stop pressure from every single direction, microing 3 or 4 groups of units at the same time at different locations, while building at lightning speed here back at home. Adding on, his gateway count is too damn high. So 15 and another 6, 7, it's so many gateways. So early into the game. His production is honestly, perhaps, the very best in all of Fastest Map. I don't think I've seen anyone else macro as well as Minchel does. Ever. Not even Brain. Whereas Brain, though, does have better micro. He comes in over the top side, spreads his units out very well, trying to get the complete frontal attack going there. Reaver unloads as tanks are getting surrounded. Marines are in between the barracks, just trying to stay alive, trying to stay out of harm's way. Drop there comes out of the bottom side at the same time as well. Drop arriving on location, starts unloading as these are running away. Templar on the scene. Templar storms. Templar hits a pretty good one, but doesn't kill everything that it can. And the turret there gets taken down as well, but more units are coming from the front. There's a Reaver still there alive on the side. He's killed way too many Marines, and I can't see how many, but he killed, I think, about 12 or 20. Getting to the high ground might save the day, but the Dragoons are moving away. That's not going to work there for JH, as the Dragoons are just pushing through. Everything is dead and gone. Couple Marines alive in the backside, but nothing else on the scene. He went for a lot of barracks to try and keep up with Minchel's production, but simply couldn't keep up. Beautiful Protoss against Terran game there from Minchel. JH was taught a lesson. Although I'm not sure what the lesson is, because that was just pure brute force overpowering by Minchel. Just brute force overpowering with very good tactics. It was brute force, like a lot of power behind all those moves, but it was tactically very sound. Tactically very high a level. And that is what, of course, you and I like to see the most. High-level tactics performed with the skills of a true StarCraft Gosu. Game number 2. Score 1-0 for Gensay against JH. We're back on Terran against Protoss, but they've swapped races. It's the race swap. It's Minchel here on the Terran, the blue Terran, on the middle right of the map. And his opponent JH here on the same location on the green Protoss, on the bottom left corner of the map. Race swap. It's a new phenomenon, pretty much only exclusive to StarCraft, to be honest. So what are they gonna do? What does this game number 2 have in store for you and I? How are they gonna play this out? How is JH going to get his revenge against the powerhouse Terran Protoss Zerg player that is Minchel? How is he going to make him pay for his transgressions in the previous game? JH is a pretty good Protoss player. I do think he's more well known for his Terran, not his Protoss. But I think his Protoss has over the years become a force to be reckoned with. He's kind of smoothed out most of his weaknesses and patched them up. Got a little bit stronger while maintaining everything he was already good at, and that is specifically planning and knowledge and insight. Game sense. That is specifically what he's good at, but his Protoss micro used to be one of his weaker parts of his gameplay. Like, for example, he was terrible at Reaver Shuttle micro. He's better now, but he used to be bad at it, and that was one of the few things, for example, that was holding his Protoss back compared to his Terran, where he didn't face such problems. So they're having a very long chat. A very, very long chat. They've been talking from the start of this match, and the match has been going on for 2 minutes, although the talking has subsided. Minchel went for barracks, supply depot, barracks, barracks, supply depot in that exact same order, whereas JH is doing the standard corner Protoss Nexus first, then a Forge, then a Choke, and then double gas at the back, and after the gateway finishes up, immediately gets a Cybercore. Just watch it happen. Cybercore should be on the way momentarily, very soon. Trademark. So advanced technology is pretty much the thing you will always see with this Protoss build order. Minjul has found out the location of JH's home base, and he starts the immediate construction of a command center. Might start a third one, because he's saving up a lot of money, and does lead me to believe it's going to be a triple command center build order. Anytime now. I'm wrong. I am wrong. It's a 5 barrack build order. It's going to be a lot of Marines coming out from Minjul. And his Marine control, in my opinion, is really good. His production, as I said before in the previous game, is also really good. So he's going to be exploding with a massive Marine army. But let's just hope the Marine army itself does not explode to Scarabs. Let's just hope it explodes JH. Let's hope Storms and Scarabs are not gonna kill Minjul's little parade of victory. So we have a Citadel of Adun on the way there for JH and a robotics in the front. The Citadel of Adun was built and warped in before the robotics. Most of the time that means we're gonna see Dark Templars. Maybe we're not gonna see Dark Templars. Not too sure what that is. I do see a Templars archive coming in. I don't see a robotics number 2 yet in the front. So yeah, I do think this is going to be Dark Templars, and that's actually pretty damn good against specifically what Minjul is doing. He does have a command center finished up. He's got Academy finished up as well, and then Engineering Bay there on the way. So maybe Dark Templars won't really do too much, but there might be a small little time window, a small little time frame where JH can get some use out of those Dark Templars and maybe even end the game. It really depends on, are the Dark Templars going to come out fast enough? High Templars and Storm. So he actually tricked me pretty effectively and skipped out on the Dark Templars and went straight for High Templar and armor upgrade. Armor, I really like the armor upgrade. Cells are pushing the Marines away, Marines are returning back home safe and sound. One of them might die, one of them might survive. Turns out, every single Marine makes its way back home, safe and sound, joins up with their friends and immediately turn the tables. It's like one of the meme, call an ambulance, but not for me. Kind of what the meme is about. Like, call an ambulance! For the Marines, no, for the Zealots, because the Zealots are gonna get mowed down, absolutely destroyed, with Minjul now on the counter, push medics in between, on the scene, ready to help those Marines break through those photon cannons there in the front. But JH with a very, 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 very fast Dark Templar and a very fast High Templar drop already moving out across the map at a timing at which Minjul is not expecting the High Templar to arrive. Forced to scan on the Dark Templar, which leads me to believe this shuttle with the High Templar inside is going to arrive safely, although we do have some Marines there in between. But I think that shuttle is gonna arrive safely on location. Minjul relocating his Marines to try and intercept. Shuttle there comes in, doesn't notice it. Templar starts to load. Templar does not get stormed, gets sniped immediately with a target fire. It did have armor, well, didn't have armor finish yet, and didn't have shuttle speed either. So the shuttle speed got delayed in favor of very fast Templar Storm, but he couldn't arrive close enough to actually hurt those SCVs. They stay alive. We're just gonna have a little bit more of a stand down, a stare down between both players, with 45 SCVs there for Minjul, and we've got 54 there for JH, who is getting a couple of cannons in the back to protect those probes. Not a lot of cannons there yet, but we also don't have a starport with a control tower finish yet. We only have the starport itself. Getting more factories now as well. A little bit of a fight happening there in the middle, trying to distract from the shuttles that are soon going to be powered up by shuttle speed. Marine there on the side to spot out those shuttles, but the shuttles are probably not going to go within its vision range. Shuttles are coming in. Flying over the bottom side, starts unloading to kill the turrets. Templar is killing a lot of Marines. He has one storm remaining, but can't get close enough to the SCV, so he storms the air and hits nothing there. But now Zealots are killing all the turrets, and now they're hunting down those tanks. Let's get those tanks next. Great target to select. Tank gets blocked, gets killed. Now gonna go for whatever else he can find there on the top side. Turrets on the top sides, maybe SCVs. Just kill whatever you can. Just attack move into the top corner and just kill whatever he can. While the drop is being built here back at home, waiting for the shuttles, he only has one robo finished up, 2 more on the way. There's 2 other robos are coming in a little bit late. Another drop already coming in. I got tricked. It's already there. Storming on all the Marines. Marines are trying to dodge the storms, but not very successfully. And in the front there goes down to the Zealot. Zealot on the top side now also getting killed. And it looks so far that the Marines are keeping Minchel alive. Pretty well, pretty decently. He has a lot of minerals in the bank there though, but it's difficult to spend when you're forced to fight for your life like this. Now drop there from the attack from the front. It's not sealed off. Let's kill that supply depot first and then break through. Goes right in onto the tank. The drop happened in the back as well. Oh, wait. Let me just rewind that a little bit. Because I do think... He had 52 SCVs. Okay, 52 SCVs. Let's press play. Where did that drop come from? Where did the drop come? Oh, right here. I missed it. So he comes in over the bottom side. Attacks the front. I was too distracted by him attacking the pylon. He comes in. Over the bottom side. Marines are stimming right through. Then loads the High Templar. Storming on the Marines. Storming on the SCVs. Hits the left side. Left side gets taken down. And the Templar takes it out. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Gets a pretty damn good hit there on that Minchel economy. Minchel was not prepared for that one. It slipped right through over this bottom side that got cleaned out earlier. IJH just unloading Zealots there and killing the turrets and then storming the Marines a couple of times with a couple of drops in a row and then open up the pathway straight to those SCVs. He built towards that setup. And now another shuttle there keeping up the pressure. Keeping up the pressure on Minchel. Arrives on the scene. It's only Zealots. Is there a Templar? No Templar, just Zealots. It was a double shuttle even. It looked like one, but it was 2 instead. And now just killing whatever he can. Tank gets taken down. Couple Marines got taken down as well. Minchel is fighting for his life. And the shuttles just keep on coming. They just keep on coming and keep on going. The Black Temple there on the middle getting pulled back. Waiting for that frontal bottom side drop. Comes in, flies over. Starts loading the Zealots there as well. Templar on the scene. Templar got sniped yet again. With a little bit of help from a tank, so can't kill the Marines. Not a storm, they're already on the way. One storm, triple Marine, triple Zealot. Gets scanned. Minchel knows it's there. Minchel knows it's coming very soon. It's not going in just yet. Here in the front, got 4 robos. 4 shuttles leaving. Shuttle there entering. Shuttle unloading. Gonna try to storm on the SCVs. Flies all the way around. SCV there. Templar on the scene. Templar storms yet again. And he hits SCVs yet again. He kills 12. Beautiful storm drop there once again. And now another one prepared to go in. Cage is playing this one really well. Producing and attacking non-stop all the time. Making life difficult for Minchel. Templar there in the back. Another Templar there on the scene. Storms on the Marines first. Kills a lot of Marines and medics. There's one more group there on the side. Starts unloading. That's a lot of Templars. 4 Templars on the scene. And about 12 Zealots there as well. Fighting his way through. Marines on the scene. Marines dodging the storms. He's getting close to the SCVs. Killing all it. Oh, doesn't have any. Another drop comes in. And that drop finishes Minchel off once and for all. Kills the right side of the mineral stack. And next are the turrets. JH is playing this one really, really well. Very controlled, very patient. very patient. He doesn't brute force his way through a single time. Every single time, he opens up a pathway that allows him to get closer and closer to those SCVs every single time. Same thing happening again. Unloads the Templar, storms the Marines, gets right on top of the tanks and the SCVs. Templar gets sniped, but there's one more Templar in between. The Templar gets a storm off and kills the remaining SCVs, and JH wins game number 2. Minjal gets taken down, and the score is now evened up. 1 win for both players. So that's game number 1 and 2 for today. Tomorrow we're gonna get game number 2 and 3, 3 and 4. Excuse me, game 3 and 4. I hope you enjoyed that set. Leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Maybe become a member. Do whatever you want to do. Yeah, do whatever you want to do. Have a great day. See you soon.